got a Houston solution in mind. I've got a Houston solution. Houston Solution, a little Ronnie Milsap for you tonight. What an awesome song it is, and he just has some great stuff. I think everything he did was great. Anyway, my name's Keith Williams with Fret More Guitar Lessons, where you fret more, stress less, and make a whole lot of music. We're going to do that tonight on this, I started to say a 3-chord country song, but it ain't that at all. We got a few little chords in here, but it's in G, one of my favorite chords, so I like that. And we did a Joe Diffie song last night, and same key and some of the same chords and some similar licks, seem like, in a few places. But anyway, great song, and if you could give us a thumbs up on this, it really helps us out a lot. Subscribe to us, and check out our other videos. We've got over 1,500 videos out there, covers and guitar lessons, so something hopefully that would help you out a little bit. And anyway, we're going to jump right into this song and see what we can figure out about it. All right, I got a lot of picking in this song too. Now, I'm going to show you, I do a G 2 or 3 different ways, but there's one G, and a lot of people do it that way. I'm going to be doing a G this way a lot, mainly because we've got a G7th in there too. And it's just easy to, you just lift up your pinky finger and put your index finger on the first string, the E string, there on the first fret, and just go back and forth. They're pretty easy to change out there. So anyway, we got a G, got a G7th in there. Okay, we're going to have a C. We've got an A minor, we've got a D, and we've got a D7, just one time in there. And I think that's it. I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay. I don't have any words up here tonight, so I'm winging this, okay? I'm doing this by memory. I did this song a long time ago. So I remember most of it pretty well, as far as the song, or the words anyway. All right, so there's some picking in there. I'm going to show you the picking. I'm not the best at breaking that picking down, but I try to slow it down to where you can maybe pick up on what I'm picking. How about that? So this is the starting of it. So we're starting out on the B string here, the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And then we're going to the 3rd string, 4th fret. And I'm using my index finger, I think, when I did it on the cover. So be sure and check out the cover that I'll have in the description below, and you can follow along too. But anyway, B string, 2nd string, 3rd fret, then the 3rd string, 4th fret, sliding up to the 2nd fret. So that's the first lick. Then we're open G. Okay, so here we go. Okay, there's that, and then we do the G string from the do kind of a hammer on from the 2nd to the 4th. And then we grab the B string again on the 3rd fret. And then we got an open D string, or the 4th string, and we're grabbing that G string that we're already in the D position, and then we're going to grab the 4th fret G string. We'll pull off, and a pull off on the 2nd fret G string. And I'm just open 4th string, and then we're going to the D again, so we're in G, and we're walking up on the 4th string, the D string, 2nd, 4th fret, on up to the G. Pull it off there, and okay, so the whole lick. Slow it down a little bit here. That's all on the 2nd and 3rd string. And now we're doing the 4th and 3rd. Okay, so that's the first lick. What an awesome, it's just a cool lick. And let me see here. So that we're doing that where we're doing that, this part on the G. I switched G's on you there, but we do that several times throughout the song, okay? Going back from like the verse to the chorus, and then of course in the beginning and in the end. We do it several times. So it's a really cool lick that you can do in a lot of country songs, is to walk up from D to G. All on the 4th string, open, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 4th string. Some people like to call it 4th string. I mean, I call it 4th string all the time, but some people want the name, the D string. So I don't know which is best. Sometimes I try to do both, but that may be more confusing. If it is, let me know. Anyway, so all right, so that's our lick. So I've got some friends down G in Houston, G7, who know me, C quite well. A7, excuse me, A minor. Back to G. They'll be more than happy to put me up for. And I did a little bit of a lick there. Put me up for a spell. And what I'm doing there, if you hear me doing that on the cover, is I'm just doing a hammer on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then on a hammer on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And that kind of walks you down to the D. Okay, again, something you can use in a lot of songs. Put me up for a spell. Let's see, where was I at here? Got some friends down in Houston, and I'll do it real quick, who know me quite well. They'll be more than happy. Here we go. To put me up for a spell. And there's our walk up again to the G. I can hang out G7 or hide out out of C, whichever I choose, A minor. And they won't ask me questions. Back to the G there. About why I've got blues. So back to D and G. Okay, so we're doing that same lick. I've got a Houston, so we're going to G, and then G7, then we got to stop, okay? And it's kind of we get through the solution part, and then there's a kind of a stop there. Okay? I've got a Houston solution in mind. And I'm coming up when I do that C. I think I'm grabbing with my pinky finger, grabbing the 1st string on the 3rd fret. But you could just pick the first few strings coming up. Just kind of gives a little fill in there. I've got a Houston solution in mind. All it takes, G, is a call on the telephone line. See, I did that same thing. The walk up, and I can leave all these problems, G7 in Nashville, C behind A minor. I've got a Houston G solution, D in mind. Back to D. Okay, now there's a little a lick in. I want to do on the second. We won't do we'll do the chorus again because it's a little different. On this next verse, I won't call out the chords, okay? They're going to be the same progression anyway. I know sometimes that's maybe a little confusing, but I want you to, that's why I do the cover, so you can follow along with those and there's no breaks and all that stuff. All right, so here's the picking part, and I'm kind of embellishing there a little bit on this one, but I'll show you best I can on what I did there, and you can do whatever you want to with it. All right, so we're in the chorus, and solution in mind, G. Instead of going to the G, we're actually going to the G, but we're going down here, okay, instead of back up. And we're going to be on the B string, or the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and the 5th fret. So just a hammer on to the 5th, and then the G string, Then we're doing a hammer on from the on the G string, 3rd string from the 2nd to the 4th fret. Then open, back to the, and then kind of doing that again. Back, and then just see, I'm just playing along in that chord chord shape there. Back to G. So kind of what we did in the beginning there, going back to the D. Okay, and then we'll go into the 2nd verse. Okay, so I'll do that one more time. So we're coming out of the chorus to the solution in mind. Well, my daddy once told me you can't run away. Your troubles will follow and find you someday. There's no use to argue, 'cause he's probably right. When I run out of options and I'm leaving tonight, I've got a Houston solution in mind. Okay, and we're going through the chorus again, and it's going to be the same thing there. Okay, but I want to stop there just for a minute. It's going to be basically be the same, but we do have a couple change ups, and I forgot to show you a chord. We've got an E minor in there too. And it's just one time. We got the D7th coming up and an E minor in this last chorus, even though we didn't have it in the first chorus because there's just a little change up there. Okay. All right. So we've done the Houston solution in mind. All it takes, because he goes up a little higher here in a couple places, is a call on. Here we go. The telephone line. D7th. Now, there may have been a D7th in the first chorus. I don't know, but I didn't feel it as much because it seemed like he changed here because he's going up high. So it just seemed different to me. Okay. The telephone line. I can leave all these problems, G7, in Nashville behind. I've got a Houston solution in mind. So there's our E minor, and we're getting ready to go up. We're going to go to C. I've got a Houston solution in mind. I've got a Houston, just strumming that G, solution. C to G, and then we're home free there. That's it. That's all of it. Great song, just a fun. It's just as country as it can be, and I just always love that song. Hopefully, all the licks and stuff are helpful to you, and I try to slow them down. It's hard to break them down. Other guitar teachers are better at it than me, but it's hard to break those down and get every lick because then I miss a lick or so I'll miss a note or something, because it's hard to slow it down and say it and all that stuff. So sometimes it's just better to slow it down. You watch my fingers and watch my movement, you hear it and everything like that, and just practice it. And if I break it down little by little, then you can get it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. And if you could give us a thumbs up on this, subscribe to us, check out our other lessons out there, and share us on social media, and check out the cover down below. You can follow along with it, plus other some other links down there in the description that might be helpful to you. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.